Hey guys, Sean here with SE Shirts and Hoodies, and in today's video, let's just say I'm gonna print one of the biggest orders I've ever had with DTG. I had a customer recently total up to about 1,000 shirts, and today is August 18th, and all the shirts are due in 3 days. So after the intro, we're just gonna figure out how we do this. Alright guys, so just a little background story on how this happened. They asked me some prices, I gave them some prices, and you guys are going to be amazed on how much money I made off this deal. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I could get the shirts out. I have somebody that I recently hired coming to help me, so we're going to work in like shifts. He's going to pre-treat in the evening and I'm going to print all day. I'm going to see exactly how long it takes me. I don't know. I really wasn't going to film this, so I don't really know how I'm going to film it because it's a lot of stuff. But I'm going to try to get some video of it as we go. You can see I'm tired as hell. I was up till 2 in the morning pre-treating, but let me turn the camera around so you guys can see all the boxes, how much this actually is, and I'll just try to film throughout the process and hurry up and get this video done so you guys can actually see the potential that you guys can have with these printers and how much money you guys can make, because the money that I'm making off of this is just, it's a win. So let me turn the camera around, show you guys all these boxes, and then we'll get started. Alright, so all these shirts are pre-treated. This is the first batch. They brought these shirts, they wanted on Gildan, but you guys already know what I like to print on. AS color. You can see they sent me a whole pallet full. Every single box. You can see the quantities a little bit. Some of them quantities are wrong. There's some more boxes under there. I mean, there's shirts lined up everywhere. More boxes in there. It's organized clutter. More boxes in here. More AS color, more AS color. All these are AS color. AS color. Everything's AS color. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready to start printing. I'm tired as hell, so if you guys haven't drank your guys' coffee, make sure you guys drink some. So yeah, I'm just gonna start printing and kind of film throughout, and when Isaiah gets here, my new employee, I'll film a little bit with him, and I'm just gonna see how long it takes. So let's go. Alright guys, so pretty much the first, I would say 200 is done out of this 1,000 piece order. Pretty much you can see right here, all these are already done. Everything's done. It don't look like much, but once you start counting them, it's a lot. That's like 100 and some in that pile. This pile I'm already started on, and pretty much I'm out of shirts to print. I got to start pre-treating again, so I'm gonna get my new employee in here to get his butt pre-treated, and we'll keep printing. So I know I look tired as hell on this camera, but I am tired as hell, no sleep. So I'm gonna film him pre-treat and let him get his stuff. I'm gonna shut down these printers because I can't pre-treat while the printers are on, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so just a quick update. Things don't ever go as planned. Today's the 20th. Everything is due tomorrow. I lost a whole day yesterday. Right after, or the 18th, right after I filmed my last little clip, I had plans to keep going to see how long I could stay up, and I walk outside to get some boxes out of my truck, and my truck is stolen. Believe it or not, the truck is gone. I had to call the cops, do all that stupid stuff. Yesterday, dealing with that, dealing with trying to replace some garments for a client, it just, yeah, it was a bad day. So today I started. Isaiah came last night. He was pre-treating. He's a monster at pre-treating. So you kind of see I'm in the same spot. Just got a few printed right here. That whole box. This is like I think 150, and these are like another 100 right here. Don't ever look like much, but there's all the, well, the majority of the blacks. 200 blacks, about 300 whites. Here's still this box. You can see all these tools are out. There's a mess in here. So it's crazy because I always preach about maintenance, and I always tell you guys to maintain your stuff, and I always try to keep my stuff clean. While this little tray in the middle of everything, if you guys have a DTG, you know what this tray is. It sits on the other side of your printer over here, right in this little area, and it looks kind of clean now, but you can see all the ink started spilling out, started like literally leaking out, getting all over the shirts. You can see in the, sorry about the camera coming back and forth, it was a mess. So wait if it'll focus. There we go. It was a freaking mess. And now, as you can see, I'm still trying to clean it, but every time I spray Windex, ink just leaks out. So it's like a slow cleaning process, and I knew it was getting full, and I had already ordered new sponges, but I was in the middle of this order, and yeah, shit happens. What can I say? So after, my plan is pretty much I have to get everything done today because I have to deliver them at 9 in the morning tomorrow. That was part of the deal. I still got to do the sleeves. Honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna get this done, but I will get it done. So I'm gonna finish off these gray shirts. You guys can see how much shit I still gotta print. I hate to cuss, but damn, just seems like sometimes nothing goes right. So I'm gonna fix this printer, clean it. Don't do that. If you guys see it getting full, just freaking clean it out, because it's just gonna cause a bigger headache in the end. I would have been done with this a long time ago. It would have took me 5 minutes. Now it's taking me an hour and a half, and time is right now not of the essence. So I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna try to film some printing. This is just gonna be a long day, so stick with me, and hopefully the money at the end is all worth it, because right now it don't seem worth it. So let me get this printer clean, get back, put back together. Tired as hell, and yeah, hopefully they find my truck, but I'll be right back after I clean this printer. Alright guys, so I look tired as hell. I am tired as hell. Here's another stack. You can see I can't even lift them up. This stack, I'm almost done. It's 9 at night, but these shirts are due in the morning. I just got all these whites. All these whites right here. The other ones are boxed up. There's John over there working, look. Pressing. I don't care what you guys call it. We make use of every square inch of this place when we got to. So I'm gonna keep printing. Look tired as hell. I'm gonna keep printing and see how quick I get the rest of these done, because they're due in the morning, and we'll come back. Alright guys, so just a quick update. It's 1:30 in the morning. It's almost going on 24 hours. I can barely keep my eyes open. I got 120 shirts left. Just that stack right there. John, that was helping me, he's actually the one that's gonna go deliver the shirts. So he took all the shirts, all the other whatever amount of shirts with him. We had to stuff it in his car. I got a few more left tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up I'm gonna try to be up at 5, and it's 1 right now. So after I shower, it'll probably be 1:30. Get about 3.5 hours of sleep and try to get this done so we could get the rest of our money and we could get paid and we could go over all that good stuff. So I'm sorry there wasn't no like fancy B-roll, me printing, but it was just long day. So I don't really know how this video is gonna turn out, but I'm gonna get to bed. I'm gonna shower because I got another big order tomorrow. Alright guys, so let's talk about this order. You know, this order was a huge order, especially for DTG. At the time I was using 2 printers because we needed the space for the shirt, so we kind of just had to take 1 printer out just so that we could make space for shirts and stuff like that. So it was kind of like a give-take relationship. That's why I ran 2 instead of 3. With this order, the client called and said they needed 1,000 shirts within, what was it, 3 days. I thought I would make the deadline, and I did make the deadline, but you know, with the truck being stolen and dealing with the printer breaking down and stuff like that, things don't always go your way. So even though I'm a person that says I can do it, I don't really anticipate stuff going wrong, and it always goes wrong. So what this client paid for this order was $17,000 on a rush fee, including the rush fee, the sleeve, the DTG AS color. I was in it paying Isaiah, you know, working around the clock. John came to help me. It was a few of us that it took to get this done. So profit margin on this was around 10 bucks. I know that's hard to believe. It was probably like $9. But even then, you know, 3 days for $9,000, that was a pretty good deal. I gave John an extra 500 bucks. I gave Isaiah some extra money. I had my wife down here. The other night when I told you I was going to bed at 1:30, my wife woke up to come pre-treat. So that's how I pretty much got it done. You know, it was a team effort. I didn't do this by myself. I knew it was too big to do by myself. And so it pretty much took a team effort to get it done. It was a huge order. The profit was good, but you know, it kind of took away from other things that I had going on. Like I had other projects, I had other clients waiting for renderings, for quotes, and it's just it's non-stop right now. I don't even know if you look behind me. That's the next order right there. It just seems like they just keep coming, and you know, I'm trying to grow with it, but it's hard to grow when nobody's like, the scalability of things is the hard part. It's easy when you have 1 printer, when you're getting an order every 2 weeks or an order every week, or 100 shirts, you know, 200 shirts. But when you have consistent clientele base, you know, I'm starting to realize that the hardest thing to do is scale. And yeah, if you don't scale, you don't grow. So with that being said, I have some good news as well as dealing with all this print stuff. We're going to be moving out of this room. There's going to be big giveaways coming up, huge giveaways. You know, I just feel like blessing somebody. So we're going to be doing huge giveaways. We got new equipment coming. I know it's hard to believe that we did all this through this room, but you know, dealing with all these shirt orders and then finding a shop. We're actually going to be moving out of this room. My wife's tired of me. Not really tired of me, but we've pretty much outgrown this room. You know, we started in our kitchen and we moved to the living room, then from the living room now into this room, and we've outgrown this pretty quick. So that was my little tangent, but big things are coming. Stay tuned. There is going to be a huge giveaway. I don't care what you say. Nobody in the t-shirt industry, YouTuber, has ever done a giveaway this big. So stay tuned. I appreciate everything that you guys, all the people that have reached out to me. If I haven't got to you, I mean, you can see it's crazy. You can see the boxes stacked up, all AS color again. That's pretty much my go-to, and the reason why that's my go-to, not to get too far into it, is because it's cheaper for me to pre-treat and print a good quality shirt than it is for me to pre-treat a Gildan shirt with extra pre-treat and having to put extra ink. It kind of balances itself out. So it's just cheaper for me to go with AS color all the time. So if I can use AS color, I use AS color, and every customer loves it. So even though your initial cost of a Gildan shirt's $2, you need to use more pre-treat and more ink to make it look good. AS color's a little bit more expensive, $3, but you're using less pre-treat and less ink, and it looks better. It's a better quality garment. So with that being said, man, I appreciate everybody that's reached out to me. If you guys need anything, reach out. I know I say that and I reiterate that, and I try to get to everybody as quick as I can. But again, YouTube isn't my bread and butter. My bread and butter is printing. So I pretty much have to keep riding this wave and see how far it takes me. So with that being said, stay tuned. Stay watching these videos because you don't want to miss out on this giveaway. I'm not going to tell you what I'm giving away, but pretty soon you will see, and it's going to be life-changing for somebody. So again, I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.